I was given the responsibility of authentication and security. It was like the backbone of all the microservices, right? I didn't realize like what responsibility was on my shoulder until we stitched everything together, like all the microservices together. Because at one point it was just me handling login authentication in my pod, it was working fine. When we stitched everything and it was haywire, I was like, oh my God, it's not working for the financial pod, it's not working for the summary pod. And I was like, oh my God, now I have to handle everything at once. So it was definitely chaotic in the beginning. But now that we are really stable, I think we have like login and sign up, I think is the most smooth functionality that we have right now. So it was definitely a roller coaster journey, but I think we are there. If I have to be honest, I did not trust that what metamorphosis could be in the beginning. I was like, okay, we would have to go through struggle, something like that. Okay, every company has that, we will do it. But during that process, I gave up. I gave up on what I was doing. I gave up on my team members. I was like, it is not possible. What we are trying to achieve, it's impossible to do it in this amount of time. Authentication, security, with RBAC, tenant and all this, different technologies to include. I was like, it's not possible. But the enjoyment part, if you'll ask me, that is something which I am feeling right now. Once everything is stable, everybody is having their tokens validated, I am like, that is the safest and the best position to be in right now. So designing the authentication architecture for FR 2.0 was definitely challenging. We had such a custom requirement for our customers. Like I saw our competitors also, nobody was doing what we wanted to achieve. We tried achieving that with some Auth0 or some other service. So SSO, we thought, okay, let's go with SSO1 because we might want to build a suite in future for our customers. But then it was not going in hand with what our product team has visioned, what our CEO has visioned, what we had visioned. So I had to build something custom, something on our own. So in-house we designed everything, from managing the tokens, from managing the OAuth, the MFA, the RBAC, roles, permissions, everything. I have designed it custom for our startup. So it is all we have done. At the end we decided nobody is gonna help us, no third-party service is gonna do what we want to achieve. Let's do it from scratch, what we want to achieve. Something that is on top of my head right now, which I'm really proud of, is the tenant schema. In my career, I have not implemented it anywhere. Okay, the tenant isolation that we did, I think that is such a different database design that we implemented, because not only will it give our customers the environment of having their data isolated, data as in their financial data, the settings, the permissions, roles, everything would be isolated. So what it does is it will reduces the chances of data possibility. I would say no data bleeding would be possible with this. Building 2.0 was definitely challenging. It did not seem like that in the beginning. Looking at the Figma, looking at the design, it was looking pretty, it was looking nice. We were like, oh, we are going to build something really pretty from 1.0. Okay, we'll do it. As soon as we went on to the technology on what we are going to achieve with this one, we were like, okay, this is something that we have to, because most of our team members, they were like dealing with that kind of technology for the first time. They were like, okay, it sounds cool, and that they were happy we are going to implement it. But at that point of time, I think our lead, like Saurabh, he supported our back. Like many of the time we were not confident on, and even failing. Okay, look, it's something we are having some issue, we are not able to do. He guided us through, he did his research prior to us to help us out. Okay, if you're not able to do it, don't worry, move on with the other important stuff. We'll do it later on once you feel better, once you feel like, okay, you have achieved something, we'll pick it up later. So I think the support from the leaders was definitely important at this point of time. I actually was very much comfortable as far as I was handling FR 1.0, because things were going right, things were going in the direction I wanted to take it. But when we started with 2.0, definitely there was a challenge. The dynamics was different. Definitely is the dynamic of a startup, but it was startup 2.0, I would say. But I think it's impossible, like even I feel like with the team that we have, with the pods that we have, with so little team members, and it seemed impossible to achieve. But I'm really proud of my team and myself when I look back now, like what we have done. This, as a technical person, as a software engineer, I feel really proud of that I could pull off something like this. So Sheshi 2.0 for me is truly metamorphosis, something which I did not believe in. I thought it is some scientific concept. No, it is a psychological concept, I would say, which has impacted me, which has impacted my team. So that is 2.0 for me. I am Inderjeet, and this is my 2.0 story.